are we talking about today? You said something about talking about life in Poland that your parents told you about?
On my mother's side, her parents, you know, her father was a blacksmith, and they done pretty well. But on my father's side, my mother said they were very poor. I guess didn't have hardly anything. On her mother's side, her dad owned land, you know, pretty good sized tract of land. And when the girl get married, in the family, they'd give her a piece of land to start them out that way.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
And keep dividing their land up. They lived off the land mostly, you know. There wasn't hardly any jobs or anything like that.
Now, your mother's maiden name was, what was that?
Kościsz. Kościsz.
How do you spell it?
Kosciez. Kościsz, yeah, that's in Polish. We call it Kościsz in American.
Yeah.
And in Poland there, when a girl gets about 13 years old, they send them out to be servant girls. They have them in Ireland back there too, used to. And I don't know, they work for their, I don't know if they got any pay, but for their board, you know, and they probably got a little bit of pay, you know, board and keep. That way, there'd be one less person to feed in the family, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So they didn't have too much food anyway. Yeah.
How many brothers and sisters did your mom have anyway?
I don't really know. She had several pictures. We had uncles and you know, a lot of them. I know we had one where this is in Army, had the Army uniforms on. They were pretty nice looking men, you know, big men.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they had.
That's in the Polish Army?
Polish Army, yeah.
Was she the only one that came to America in her family?
No, that's one sister came. She came to Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I don't know too much about her, but we never saw her. You know, Mom would write to her once in a while. I don't think she got any, answer or anything much.
You don't know her name by any chance, do you?
No.
Yeah.
We had one uncle that stayed with us, I think, 3 years. I was real small. All I can remember when he was leaving, I don't remember what he looked like. I was about 5 years old when he was leaving, going back to Old Country. He stayed here about 3 years, worked in cement plant. Then he went back, I guess, bought him some land there. You know, buy land pretty cheap there.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, they kind of had a pretty hard time there in Europe, you know.
Right.
It's a lot of them come from eastern countries there, you know, from when they come they need a lot of men, you know, cement plant. Some of the officials went out to them countries and they offered them a job, you know, and paid their way. Then after they got the job here, they took what would cost them, you know, get here to.
Right.
They take that out of their check that way.
Yeah.
And
is that how your dad did it?
no, he made a little money. Well, I guess while he was there, he paid his own.
Paid his own way, yeah, because he went to work someplace else first.
Yeah.
Right? Now, did he have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I don't know anything, you know, about
About their aunts and uncles on his side of the family?
Didn't know much about it.
And where were they both from?
The Broa, G-A-B-R-O-W-A, the Broa. That's they pronounce it Poland. There's two Dubrovas there. I don't know which one they come from. Two of them not too far apart. One of them's a little bigger town, and the other's a little smaller. On the map, out of the way.
Did you ever get over there to see that?
No.
You got pretty close there during the war, didn't you?
Yeah. I could have went, but I didn't. They did give a Jeep after the war. They give some of the. I think one Italian boy had relatives in Italy. He went and seen them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they give you a Jeep and gas and everything, and if you want to go after the war was over, I didn't think about going too much. They had a hard time doing. The Germans went through there, and the Russians went through there. We had one aunt that stayed down in the cellar when the Germans and Russians went through. She stayed down in there, and so they wouldn't find her, And when we come home, she wrote a letter. She wanted some penicillin, for her legs. She had trouble with her legs, and she needed penicillin. And the doctor wrote out a prescription in Latin over there, and Mom took it over to the over here where we sell medicines. And he didn't have much of penicillin, and he had to send it to St. Louis, and they sent it to us, and Mom sent it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they were short on medicines over there, huh?
Yeah.
Probably short on everything after the war, weren't they?
After the war, yeah. They didn't have much of anything. Yeah, a lot of come from different, countries. There, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Russia. One couple who came from Germany. They lived on the farm on Hammers. They lived out here on the farm. And one couple came from Greece. They had a store, Greece. And Mom said that she used to buy dress goods and make dresses out of goods. And he had a store there. She'd buy it over there. She said he was pretty good. He'd kind of give a little extra bonus, if they buy quite a bit of that.
I see.
Yeah, he was pretty good store.
So she made all your clothes, I guess. Huh?
She made all the children's dresses.
Yeah.
But overalls, she made our shirts.
Right.
Yeah.
And you buy the overalls.
Yeah, I had to buy the overalls. And about every woman had a sewing machine. And because you take where they store dresses, they were pretty expensive, about $1.50 back in them days. For $1.50 you could buy, 15 cents a yard for buy dress goods,
Yeah.
Make a lot of dresses. But dresses, they were just plain, no belts, just like sacks,
Be
got pictures of them.
easier to make, I guess.
Yeah, they were easy. My mother had a machine, sewing machine. She cranked it. She fed it with the left hand. It sat on a table.
So it wasn't the kind you operate with your foot.
No.
You just turn it with your
was
hand.
harder, but she could do it pretty good though. Keep that seam pretty straight.
Yep. Hang on.
I'd be there.
Hello. Come on in.
Morning.
How are you?
Hey, y'all. Oh,
It's okay. I got a camera set up here. I've been.
there you go, John.
Okay.
There's your-
Okay. Oh, I forgot where we were. I was talking about sewing, and
Yeah.
then your mom bought food down here at the store too, I guess.
Yeah,
They have like a general store, or
Yeah, we had a general store. You could buy about anything: men's, boys' shoes, and women's dresses, and all overalls for men, and probably and a lot of different things for the women. You know, besides their dresses, shoes too. I guess.
yeah.
Just a general store.
Mm-hmm.
What they didn't have, they'd get for you. You know.
Right. And you told me something about pork and beans or something. You had a little story about pork and beans, and liking them, and
I don't-
something about a can of pork and beans costs about as much as a pound of dry beans.
Oh yeah, yeah. We never bought no pork and beans. Never bought a canned, no kind of canned good.
Is that right?
Yeah, we always buy the raw stuff. We like you buy dry beans. You feed a whole family.
Mhm.
Pork and beans. One can wouldn't go very far. About 9
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, if we had flour, it was always pretty good shape, but sometimes we didn't have no flour, you know. Mom used to bake the bread. We never bought no loaf of bread.
Mm-hmm.
We'd always buy the flour if we could get it.
Did they sell bread down there at the store?
Yeah,
They did.
they sold bread.
Most people probably made it though, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. Some of them had outdoor ovens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Italian people. And this one Italian lady used to go, her husband died, and she made a lot of bread in an outdoor oven, and she sold it down to the village, you know. Kind of helped her.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband died, you know.
Right.
Helped her family. She had a large family, too.
Yeah.
And we had an outdoor oven, too.
Did
My
you?
dad made it out of fire brick. They're kind of igloo shape.
Mm-hmm.
And you build a big hot fire in there with wood. Then you rake all the ashes out. And that brick gets real hot, you know.
Hmm.
And he had a big round thing cut out of metal, and they put that dough on there. It had a handle on it, and shoved it in there. And boy, a big nice loaf of bread. Make it all even all the way around, nice and brown.
Yeah. Just by heating that up in the oven up first. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heat it up and rake it out, clean it out.
Yeah. Well, I guess he had access to fire bricks, since that's what they did for a living up there at the cement plant.
Yeah. That's, I guess, some they take out, you know, out of the kiln.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Some, kind of part
Right.
burnt, use gas.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
a lot of life left in some of them,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, several of them in fire. Them outdoor ovens are Italian people mostly had them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that way you can bake bread in the summertime and not heat the house up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was pretty small. I'd gather that firewood, you know.
Mhm.
Mom and she could build a big fire in there.
But you all were pretty poor for a while, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. My dad died, and Mom, she worked 2 years at a cement plant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, Aunt Helen said that she don't remember going hungry or anything, but she said that you and Grandma Sophie said that there were some pretty lean years there.
Oh, yeah.
Did the government ever give you food?
Yeah, they give us commodities once a month, but that didn't last too long, you know.
What did they give you?
Oh, sometimes we got pretty good sized slab of bacon, 4 or 5 pounds, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of canned goods. I don't know, just they had some kind of soups there they give us.
But that just doesn't go very far, or
Yeah,
can go.
yeah.
So.
And they give us other things there. Margarine,
Yeah.
they give us margarine there. And flour. Yeah.
No, that'd be useful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And where'd you go to get that anyway?
Uh, we used to go to cement plant. They used to distribute it there. The cement plant office there.
Yeah.
And we'd go get that 50 pounds like flour sometimes.
Mm.
At one time or two, they had it in the basement of the high school there. We got the flour, you know.
At Alaska High School?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of children didn't have didn't have nothing to eat for dinner. And some of them didn't have nothing to eat, you know, for breakfast either, or hungry. They cook navy beans in the basement of the high school. They cooked a big pot of navy, and they had crackers, navy beans and crackers.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Did you ever have some of that or not?
No, I didn't go down. I was kind of. I wanted to go down, but them other guys that see me there, you know, I didn't go down. I should have went down. And ate
You
one
didn't
of
want
those.
them teasing you for being poor or what?
No. No, I was that away. I was bashful and everything, I guess, you know.
Yeah. So you were kind of bashful when you were a kid?
Yeah, kind of backward, you know.
Well, you sure came out of it now, didn't you?
Yeah. I think it's mostly, I was too proud to go down there.
Yeah.
Hungry, I should have went down. I was too pride, I guess. That's
Right.
what it was.
Yeah.
More than bashful than pride,
A
yeah.
little of that's okay.
I had maybe a little bit too much on it when it comes to that.
Yeah, if it comes to being hungry or not hungry,
My brother
probably better
Joe,
to
my
swallow
brother
it.
Joe, he went down.
Did he?
He was in the smaller grades there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You were a little bit older then, though, huh?
Yeah, I was in high school. Really.
I see.
Yeah.
How many people were in your class in high school?
Oh,
Or did they have everybody in the same room or not?
Yeah, we didn't have a very big class. Our classes, I don't know, maybe about 16, maybe. That's
Yeah.
pretty high, but
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a little small at that time.
Yeah.
No, they had two classes there, first and second year high school. Two classes there.
Uh-huh.
Two different, yeah. Some of them came from Marble Creek. The Marble Creek School up there.
Mm-hmm.
They just had 8 grades only up there, and they come down to high school, down here. I don't know how they got much of an education, 8 grades, one teacher, 8 grades.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's something.
Yeah.
And a lot of older schools, that's where they were.
Right, yeah. Just one person and one schoolhouse, huh?
Yeah, some of them teachers had a pretty hard time. They usually, a lot of times, that school was quite a ways from where their home. They'd stay with some family. Some of the children that went to school there with their families. They stayed there, or maybe go home over the weekends. That way.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess getting around was a little bit harder.
Yeah.
You
And
didn't have the roads and the cars and all that.
Teacher has to fire the stove too.
Right?
Yeah, they didn't have no one fire. The teacher had to fire, keep it going. Maybe she had to start a fire too. Maybe sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
Did they burn wood or coal in your high school?
Coal. Yeah.
Mostly coal.
Yeah. But down this school down below, they had janitor there. Started a fire.
Who was a janitor, do you know?
Then there was, well, we had a man janitor for a while, then a woman. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him, or he died, or the woman. I don't know what the. It was a kind of. She was an elderly lady. She didn't have no husband, and she had a job there to start the fire and keep it going.
Now, you said something about a fellow that took care of the park up here. Didn't you have a town park?
Yeah. Yeah, he had club feet. Yeah, he had to make his own shoes. Yeah, they were kind of square looking, club feet, and his feet were kind of twisted around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to make his own shoes.
Did he walk with a cane, or?
Yeah, he walked with a cane, and he took care of that park real good. He pushed that lawnmower. It's just because it didn't have no motor or anything. Push it with the left hand and walk with the cane with the with the right
So he
hand.
mowed the grass, huh?
Yeah, he mowed the grass. He kept it in good shape too. Mowed it real good.
Mm-hmm.
And
What all they have in the park? They had places.
They had rings. You can go around. It's, on the rings, they were made out of chain. And then they had swings, maybe it's about 6 swings, a sliding board, big sliding board, cement plant furnished all that. Yeah,
So it was a nicely equipped
yeah,
playground, huh?
yeah.
Is that where the kids played at when they were at school, or did
Yeah,
you have
they-
recess or not?
Yeah, yeah. They had a basketball court. They had basketball games there. They played different New London Center on that basketball court. Yeah, they had basketball players in high school,
Yeah.
and they had kind of a track meet there too at times.
Oh yeah.
And run that 100-yard dash and shot put. And then javelin.
Right.
And to compete with all different other schools
Yeah.
in Ross County.
Did they play football, or?
No, they didn't have no football. They had
Because there's not enough
basketball.
people. Yeah, basketball you can do
And
with 5 people.
volleyball, they had that too.
Y'all have some pretty good teams.
Oh, they not too good. They did towards the last, after I got out of high school. They really had a good team. They kind of split up. Part of them went to McQuarrie when they closed the school, and part of them went to Tilden. I think 3 went to one place, 3 the other. If they said if they had that team together, that they'd win clear up to the state, they was going, taking, beating everybody around. Yeah, they really had a good team at that time. That was way after I left.
Yeah, that was in the 50s, I guess, wasn't it?
Probably, yeah.
The last year they got Alaska.
Yeah, they were really good, them boys. They were real fast.
I know something else I want to ask you about. How about baseball? While we're talking
Yeah,
about sports.
we had a baseball team in high school.
Yeah,
we had a pretty good team. Yeah, I played one too. I played out in the outfield. Yeah, we done real good on that. Yeah,
And did you say Uncle Walter played too?
no, they didn't have none of them.
Or
No,
was he more of a football player?
they didn't have a football there.
Yeah.
No, he could. They say he could throw a football a great distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boys that went to school there, they tell me how far you could throw a football.
Yeah.
You make it.
Now, did anybody from down here play up in Hannibal at Clemens Field? Or?
So we had a baseball team, a cement plant, Alaska. Yeah, Alaska. That's the name of it was.
Did you play up there, or did you play?
They had a baseball down here with a concrete bridge to the right when you go over the concrete bridge coming from here. There's a big flat in there, had a baseball field there. They had a grandstand, cement plant built a grandstand for them, and they had a concession stand there. They really had a pretty good team. They had a good pitcher. He was the one that, you know, if they didn't have him, they wouldn't. They wouldn't have won.
Pitcher's pretty important.
Yeah, they played Brookfield, Moberly, and all them teams.
Yeah.
They had a write-up in St. Louis paper, the champions, Northeast Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
They had a real good team.
Yeah.
But they had a good pitcher. He's the best pitcher in they had Hannibal.
Yeah.
He left-handed.
Remember who he was?
Yeah.
What his name was?
Oh, Lefty Ballinger.
Ballinger.
Ballinger,
Okay.
Lefty Ballinger.
I'll look him up.
Yeah, he went. He played. Went to the minors. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he tried out with big leagues, but he went to the minors.
Yeah.
But the Hannibal had a good team, but they didn't have Ballinger though.
Yeah.
Ballinger, he's the one, the main guy. He won a lot of our games.
Now, did you say St. Louis came up here and played one time, or
Yeah,
every once in a while?
Yeah, after they get there, you know, they played all our games in the fall. They'd come up late in the fall. They played up here in Hannibal, in Clemens Field there. And one of the men on Hannibal, he knocked a home run in Bear Creek, you know. He was a big man, and I forget his name. He went out to tried with the big leagues too, but he just made it. I think just some of the smaller major leagues and stuff.
Yeah.
Minor league.
Right.
Yeah. And several of them made it only to the minors there.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good, even.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you got to be pretty lucky to get all the way to the majors.
That's okay. That thing.
Okay, let's do it in a few minutes. So where was this? Just the ball diamond was right over here, or was it on the cement plant side?
No, it was on this side.
On this side.
You'd go right across the bridge.
Off there to the left?
Towards the railroad track.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's all grown up in trees now?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that was nice meadow there. We pastured cows in there, boys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, nice, pretty place. They had pretty flowers in there, all different kind of flowers in there. Yeah, grown in there.
Is the grandstand still back in there?
No.
Or you think they took that down?
They tore it down.
Did they?
I think. They had a concession stand. They sold sandwiches and sodas, ice cream.
So was this when you were a kid, or when you were a little bit
Yeah,
older? Or?
when I was kind of around the first year of high school, and younger too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you all go over there and watch them play ball, huh?
Yeah, I'd watch them. They watch about every Sunday. That's kind of funny. They had a game there one Sunday, and somebody knocked a foul ball, and this man, he was smoking a pipe, or you know, he wasn't paying attention where that foul ball. He was looking ahead, and that ball hit his bowl, his pipe.
Oh.
He had a stem in his mouth. Pretty well.
Oh man! Knocked that out of his mouth, huh?
Yeah, he had
just
stem.
knocked the bowl off. Huh?
He knocked the bowl off.
Wow.
That kind of happened that way.
Yeah.
And another time, somebody hit an infield fly, and the second baseman on our last school team, he run around, and he I guess that ball somehow slipped through his glove or something, and landed in his pocket here.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. And just looking around all over the grass.
Yeah.
Whoa. They finally looked.
Got it in the pocket. I guess that counts as an out then, huh?
I don't know how they come out on that. They're kind of arguing on that.
Yeah.
How come we know? I think it.
I don't think
But
I've ever heard of that
the
before.
umpire, I don't know. He called him safe, but then really.
Yeah.
But they couldn't find the ball. It's looking for the ball on the ground. Yeah, just.
They had to pay to have a couple big pockets there, then, I guess. Yeah. just in case. But that's pretty good. This thing's looks like it's done.